Hello and welcome to Little Sue. So I'm coming on today with part 2 of my craft room reorganization. So I haven't done anything with the door yet. This is just all the stuff that people have gifted me, like I said last time. But this one and this one, they do have stuff that was gifted from Colette that I do need to go through and reorganise. I think that's the only two. All the rest of them are just cards and obviously handmade flowers. We've got an ATC there. More cards, a couple of journals, more cards, ATCs. So yeah. And I think that one and the one below it is the only two that I do actually need to go through and empty. So as we enter the craft room, as you can see, the floor is actually clear. Sorry about the light, it's like a wee bit fuzzy. So I can now actually walk into the craft room now. Now that is a lid off the big massive storage box, which still has a lot of Christmas stuff in it that I haven't done anything with. That is a box of empty jars, tubs and all that used to have bits in it. Down the bottom is actually the Easter stuff that I've pulled out, because it's the beginning of February. I was thinking I could maybe start working on my Easter stuff. Now, I haven't really done anything with this shelving. I have cleared the top of it though. There was a couple of big boxes up on the top shelf, which I've taken down and emptied. I haven't done anything with that shelf. And I haven't done anything with this shelf apart from these two drawers. I emptied both the drawers because I'd just been shoving bits in here. And all I've done is... And this one is a wooden embellishment that won't fit into the wooden embellishment bits because it's a wee bit too big. It was gifted to me. My stamps and a couple of maps for junk journal. And then in this one is everything that is basically to be ordered. So altered. So there's like the big dominoes. Well, that's kids' dominoes, but it's dominoes, so they'll be quite good to alter. There's jigsaw pieces. There is mini snap cards. I do actually have quite a few of them. There's another packet of mini snap cards. And then I've got a big packet of game cards. Not sure why it's not focusing. All of that can be altered, so that's the only two things that I've actually done on this shelving unit. Apart from that, it's still a mess. I haven't done anything with the Trofast unit really. All the paints are organised, so that's all of my actual paints, from paintbrushes, paints, watercolours, as well as the sketchbooks and watercolour pencils. Yeah, my watercolour pencils are in there. So that's basically that one done. This is stuff that's to be gifted out, and I haven't done anything with the other four, should I say. I haven't really done the top of it. If I just move back a bit, I've literally just been piling more stuff on top, actually. That is supposed to be my napkins and tissue papers, basically. Anything that I've got that I want to like put onto paper to change it a bit, or use as background papers. My drawers here, I've not really done anything with the drawers. On top, I have altered. So I've moved a couple of things. I've got these 3 trimmers here that I don't use at all. I haven't used them in a long time. But I kind of don't know what to do with them. It's like one of those, if I throw it out, I'm going to end up needing it. And keeping it is just taking up all that space. So I honestly don't know what to do. This shelf here I have reorganized. So the bottom here was stuff that was gifted to me. Apart from that one there, I made that. The next one is all of my embellishment boxes that I was gifted. Then I have, that is actually my colouring pens, my alcohol markers. And I haven't done anything with the top either, so that's about it. Moving on again, I have finished this shelf. I haven't touched the bottom two shelves of this one, but I have done this one, and I bought 5 more of those boxes, and I did do the whole everything that everybody gifted to me, all the embellishments and that are now in 5 of these, or 3 of these boxes. One of them's got metal pieces in it. Haven't really done anything with this one apart from I've used a Tupperware tub to put all the sequences in now. Not sequences, all the flatback pearls, gems and that. And this is just a bag of more that didn't actually fit into the tub. So that is that. That's all I did there because that section was absolutely fine. Up here is, all of this is empty. So all of that is empty now. There's nothing in them. That is the basket of my 300 subscriber challenge. I know what it is. I got a journal from Sam and I wanted people to send stuff in so that I could put into the journal. I haven't done that. It's lockdown just caused my depression to go through the roof and I didn't do anything at all. It was really, really hard to actually come back into the craft room after that. But I'm back and that's making me happy. Up the top here, I've moved my beads up to the very top now. So in that box there used to be all my laces. Now has the overflow of beads from these two, because they don't fit as well as that is beads, and that is beads. So that is all my beads and my jewellery stuff for making all my charms, for pocket letters and just anything really. That is my snaps. I think you can just make them out. Yep, so that's my snaps now in that box there. And that basket was handmade by Angie Paisley. That now has all the stuff that I was working on that's not really been finished yet. So it's like cards that don't have sentiments on them or any embellishments, but they are put together with papers. They're just not got a sentiment or an embellishment on it yet. I haven't really touched the top shelf here. Not really done anything. What I did do is the Halloween stuff is on the very, very top. I've taken it out of the smaller box and I've put it into a much bigger box now, and it holds it all apart from the felts. The felt Halloween shapes up top that don't fit anymore. Now here is where most of my sorting came from. I'm just sitting down. So that bottom drawer now has all of my pegs, paper clips, brads, bulldog clips, any type of fastening that you put onto paper is all in that box. The second one has stuff that's been made for me. So that was Christine Cards and Things. She made me a set of cards which are in that box that she made for them, and I've just sat that in there, and there's a couple other wee bits inside there as well. There is one of those boxes in that drawer, and inside it has stuff to make a little journal, which I plan to do as well at some point. This is where, so that there is basically all of the embellishments that I was gifted over the past 3 years are all in that box. I think I need to get a bigger box actually, but I'm also thinking that maybe I should swap that one and that drawer around because the drawer's slightly bigger. That sort of peachy coloured box is embellishments that I had. It was like a little kit. Above that is die cuts. So it's die cuts that I haven't had chance to organise and put away yet. My polka dot box is all of my die cuts. And I have organised these all, literally spent ages organising this. So they're all in individual wallets. They all have a specific theme. So I've got hearts and like 3 or 4 of them. I've got baby and 2 of them. There's balloons. That's just a mixed bag of stuff that I didn't know what to do with. I've got butterflies. I think I've got 2 that are butterflies. I've got cogs in one. That's teacups and spoons. That's my leaves. Then I've got like birds and bird cages. My Disney. I had a couple of Disney pieces. That's the perfume, like the sort of makeup and hair accessory stuff. Mermaids. The beach. So they're all like now in their separate ones. Fairies. Easter. Christmas. That is all I've got left of Christmas. Unless the rest of it's in the big box, which I don't know. That is a bag of colouring in ones. So this one was gifted to me. And all I have to do is colour them in then. And either fussy cut them out or whatever. That is bows. Oh wait, that's bows. So I don't know. Oh, and that's bows. Never mind, I have a lot of bows. Bag toppers. Then I've got shapes, so circles and ovals. That bag I haven't had a chance to sort through. I found that somewhere else. I think that's just tags. But yeah, these are like all shape type things. So that is all my die cuts are in here. And all organised that I can actually just pull out a specific theme for something. So if I'm wanting birds, I can just pull out the birds one. And it just sits right there where I can see it. That's my little vellum books. I've got my vellum books here as well as the tags from don't know where. Another tag book. I've got my hunky-dory stuff that people have gifted me up here as well. So, a lot of hunky-dory up here that I got gifted over the past 3 years, which I had somewhere else and just didn't do anything with them, basically. So that's where the majority of all the stuff that was gifted to me went into that box, hunky-dory, the die cuts, and then all the gems. Gems are in there. especially the ones that are on that you just stack, that are stuck already. And all the embellishment bits that I was gifted are in here. So these were all the sequences that people gifted me. And if I turn it round, that was all the gems and pearls and that don't have any sticky on them are in there. I have this one, which is like hearts and cabochons. You've got bows there and other pieces. Oops, I just dropped that. Really bad. Turn it round, and this is like envelopes, rosettes, got butterflies, we've got clay pieces in here as well. So that is where those all went. And when I'm making something now, I go to, I think it's 4, or is it 3? No, it's 4. So this one's the button and wooden pieces that people gave me. So 4 of these boxes, these 4 boxes here are all the things that people have gifted me. These haven't gone in yet. I found these elsewhere, which are just sitting up the top there to be put away. And that is just all of my gems. That one there is actually Sarah's. That one's not mine. Sarah wanted to organise all of her gems into like the different shapes that came in the big massive tub you get from the range, which is a bit ridiculous. But that's all I've done on that side. I haven't really, obviously I've pulled out, I can't even, oh, that was where I had my dies. Yeah, so my dies, my embossing folders and my stamps that were all around the room. I will put you on the floor, spin you around so that we can have a look at this side now. So I have sorted out my craft trolley. I have been organising my craft trolley. I found a mountain of scissors somewhere. I've sorted out all my glues and put the ones that are empty into the bin, or the glue sticks that are hard. And then on the bottom there is my mini cutter, my mini guillotine, as well as the envelope punch board. And there's other stuff in at the back. Here is where I have put my big guillotine, my cutting scoreboard, but I don't have a blade for it, my laminator, and then up the very top I have completely organised this all of this basically, and I am absolutely loving how it is working out now. So that is all dies in that one. That is stamping dies, either from magazines or sets. So I've got my Card Making Magic in there as well. That is a mix of all of them. So as you can see, these are all card magazine ones. They are. Then I have the bigger ones. So these are dies, and these are the big dies that don't fit in the smaller box. And then in the back there I have, that's my stencils, and then more dies that go into the big massive A4 envelopes. So that is that box. This is Stampin' Dies that have sets that go with each other. Then this box here is all my stamps. So these are the small stamps. These are the slightly bigger stamps at the back. And then these are the big stamps that go into A4 Polly Pockets, but they're not actually that big, but they are that big. I don't know. And then at the back there, I have my 2 folders with my embossing folders in it. And I am loving this area now. It works so much better having it all in the one place. I do have my stamping platform right there as well, so as that all of this is easy to grab whenever I need it. Another thing that has dramatically changed is this area as well. Now this is just empties, which I want to try and put somewhere, because Colette made this beautiful basket for me. And then I've got stuff that was made from Sarah, who is Shabby Chic Creations, I think it is, here on YouTube. And Angie Paisley made me a couple in here as well. But I don't want to get rid of them. I don't know what to do with them just now. So it's just sitting there as decoration type thing. That is frames and just like tags and that. This is all of my stickers. I haven't done anything with the stickers, didn't really need to. That is tassels. So these were tassels that either I bought or were gifted to me. I've just put them all in here now with my tassel maker. I've actually lost the lid off this one. I don't know where it is. And then that box there is actually all stickers that was gifted to me. So if I'm making a project like ATCs, I can go to this box here and pull out the stickers and see if there's any in there. My scraps, I have been really busy with my scraps as well. My scraps were all over the place in like 20 different mini Tupperware tubs and boxes and God knows where. I have emptied them all into this big massive box, and later on what I'm wanting to do is go through this whole box and sort out, basically try and organise it a bit better, because I spent ages just trying to pull out the green card for a minute. So I'm maybe thinking about putting it into colours, which might work a lot better for me, because I tend to work through colours instead of anything else really. And that is just big massive scraps. So as you can see, I've got packaging in there as well. That is in that box is printables. So anytime that I print off a digital kit, and any of the scraps that are left go into that box. And that box there is the tea dyed and coffee stained papers. Obviously the cereal boxes for whenever I'm needing a cereal. I don't know why I keep cereal boxes, but I do. And then obviously my drawers. And I am loving how organised my drawers are now. And you can actually see inside them, which was one of the things that I absolutely love about my drawers now. So you can't really see what's in the top one, but that is, the very top one is ribbons and laces, like just little extra trims that people have gifted me. The second one down is all of my fancy trims. So the tassel trim you can see there. There's the pom-pom trim, there's the sequins trim, there is the baker's twine is in that drawer as well. This one is all my eyelash wool. This one is all my lace trims, including butterfly lace trims and that. Then there is my ribbons, which I think that's the ribbons on the reel. And then the ribbons that were loose, I've also sorted them out. If I can move my table. oh no, this is my ribbons on the reel. And in here is I've put the ribbons into bags, so they're all colour coordinated now in their own specific bag. I've got, that's just some loose ones. That is a whole bunch of ribbon and lace that I haven't sorted out yet, as well as the extra reels that that didn't fit into the box underneath. And then I have my flowers. So this one is all the flowers that were handmade for me are in here, as well as at the back there is, that's flowers that I have punched out right there, and underneath there is like the paper flowers, and the felt flowers that come made up are all there. And then in the very bottom is my flowers, which I want to sort out this box later on as well, get that all organised. So that's all of my felt flowers, paper flowers, foam flowers, everything that's in there. And that is where I am so far. I also have this is just empty cardboard, which I'm thinking of ripping up and putting into the basket up here, just to use as like big massive bits. The last place that I have done so far, and I am pretty proud of, problem is I don't know if you'll be able to see it in here. I'll try switching the light on and see how that works. Oh, it's a wee bit better. Is I have managed to fix in here that I can actually use. Oh, there we go. Just put the light on my phone and it works a lot better. So if you remember from the last video, I had a huge massive mountain of just cardboard box and everything was just piled in here and gathered up. Now, I've not really done anything with the top part of it because there wasn't really much to do. I haven't really done anything with the back two cupboard spaces, but I have sorted this out. So that's all of my little paper pads. So all the 6x6, the 3x12s, there's 8x8s, there's A2 card sizes in here. And then on this side is all the Christmas stuff that basically got dumped in here later on. So that's all my dies and stamps and embossing folders for Christmas. That is all of my Christmas card blanks that I had, which I couldn't actually find because they were on the very bottom of everything that was in here. That's a box of, I think that's the Christmas card making box. Yeah. And then this is two kits that I was working on for my Christmas in July series last year. So all of that is now nice and tidy and I can actually get in here and see what is in here now. And it looks 10 times better. It's manageable. It's workable. The only thing that I haven't been able to do is I still have a big massive box of Christmas stuff that was either gifted to me or that I made and didn't use, or Christmas stuff that I recently bought which I haven't got put away yet. And I think I'm running out of room again because I love Christmas. Everybody knows I love Christmas and I just like stocking up on so much Christmas. So that is what I have been working on. So please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of my craft room so far. So this is part 2 and I will come on with part 3 when it is completely finished. Everything is tidied away and organised, and I will show you later on the drawers because that's the next thing I'm going to do, is be doing my sewing area. So thank you so much. Bye for now.